the day Jacob Smith went for a walk in the park with his new smartphone. He had no idea that his life would change forever. While listening to music and photographing the surrounding landscapes, he suddenly felt dizzy and lost consciousness. When he woke up, the world around him was completely different. Instead of a concrete jungle and endless streams of cars, an amazing forest, saturated with magic, opened in front of him. Sparkling sparks of magic danced around him, and far on the horizon towers towering above huge trees could be seen. Dazed and scared, Jacob tried to understand what had happened. He felt in his pockets and found his smartphone, his only connection to the world he knew. But to his surprise, the smartphone was covered with mysterious runes and glowed with a faint magical light. The smartphone turned out to be the key to a new world. Realizing that this was his only chance to survive, Jacob began to study its functions and capabilities. He discovered that the smartphone has incredible magical powers, allowing him to manipulate elements of magic and create incredible effects. Over time, Jacob became more comfortable in this world, using his smartphone to learn magic, create new technologies, and solve problems he encountered. He realized that his adventure was just beginning, and he was ready to take on the challenge of this mysterious world, where magic and technology are intertwined in incredible combinations. Thus begins the story of Jacob and his incredible adventures in a world where magic and technology coexist. He will become the hero of this world, and his smartphone will become an integral source of power and knowledge in his quest for adventure and truth. With each new day, Jacob became more and more immersed in the wonderful world of magic and technology. He learned how to summon fireballs and control the elements using his smartphone. His skills and abilities grew with each passing day, and he felt that his magical power was becoming more powerful. One day, while exploring ancient ruins in the depths of the forest, Jacob came across an ancient artifact, a magical crystal that radiated amazing energy. Using his smartphone, he was able to activate this crystal and unlock its secrets. It turned out that the crystal contained information about ancient technologies long lost in this world. With his help, Jacob was able to create new devices and mechanisms, combining magic and technology into unique combinations. However, not everything in this world was friendly. With the advent of his new abilities and knowledge, Jacob attracted the attention of powerful forces who want to use him for their own purposes. He was forced to fight magical beasts, sinister mages, and mysterious entities to protect himself and those he loved. With each new challenge and adventure, Jacob strengthened his determination and self-confidence. He realized that his mission in this world is much more than just survival. He must become the protector of this world and its people, using his abilities and knowledge for good and good. Thus began a fascinating story about Jacob, an ordinary guy who found himself in a world of magic and technology with the help of his smartphone, and became a hero fighting for his world and its future. Every day, Jacob became more and more confident in his abilities and magical skills. He studied ancient tomes and artifacts, immersing himself in the magical heritage of this wonderful world. His smartphone became not only a tool for creating magical spells, but also a source of wisdom and knowledge about ancient technologies. One day, during his research, Jacob discovered an ancient map indicating the location of a mysterious temple, which, according to legend, contained a powerful weapon that could change the course of world history. Unable to resist the challenge of fate, Jacob went in search of this temple, relying on his magical skills and smartphone. The journey to the temple was full of dangers and trials. Jacob had to fight monsters, overcome traps, and overcome his own fears. However, each obstacle he overcame brought him closer to his goal, and he felt that his magical power became more powerful with each challenge. Finally, Jacob reached the temple and faced its mysteries and challenges. He used his knowledge and wits to overcome all the obstacles that stood in his way, and in the end he discovered an ancient weapon, a sword that radiated the light of wisdom and power. With a great weapon in his hands and a new sense of determination in his heart, Jacob returned to the world, ready to take on his next mission to protect his world and its people from evil and danger. Using his magical skills, knowledge, and wisdom that he had acquired along the way,